Okay, this is more about the Connex and the recorder combo than my flying. Alright, so here I'm out at the soccer fields. It's like the golden hour, and I try to get out there every day at the same time. And you can see how good the exposure compensation's working when I turn back and forth to the sun. I'm in HQ mode here. I'm using the AverMedia LGP2 recorder with the stock firmware. It looks great through my goggles. The exposure compensation, it's not fast, but it's not slow. I like the speed at which it changes. I'd like to do some more testing where I go into a warehouse and then come out of the warehouse and see how fast it changes. Good detail. The colors are okay. You can see there's a little vibration in the camera. The camera's on a TPU mount, and I think I can fix that with a little double stick tape. What else? The quad could use some tuning. This is the first Stretch X that I've flown, so I dig the way it turns. I need a little more yaw authority and just a tad more elevator. So I'll bring it and I'll do a little tuning. It looks like it's got some on power vibration also that I'll have to do a little tuning to. But other than that, it flies really nice. Like I said, the rates for this Stretch X ain't close to what I fly on my X. So I'm not experiencing any latency, and if you've watched so far, you can see that there was not any breakup whatsoever. I mean, at all. There was no breakup at all. So I love that. The picture is super crisp for me, you know. Through the goggles it looked great. Here it's 720 HQ mode. I'm starting to run down on my battery. It looks like I've been going for about 3 minutes. Yeah, and this thing's probably toast by now. Other than that, I'm digging it. I really like the Connex. Here I'm trying to come in for a landing, and the camera's a little more tilted than I'm used to, and as you can see, I'm trying to fight it, and I was like, screw it, let's just put her down. So I grab it here at the end and fly a little line of sight, and you can see the clouds. The clouds look really nice, the contrast in the clouds. And at the end, coming up at the end, I walk to the car and you can see my setup. I have a 5200 milliamp 4-cell battery. It's a hard case LiPo that I got out of my 8th scale race buggy, my RC 8th scale race buggy, and that powers the Connex system. And then I split off of that to a 5-volt BEC that powers the recorder, and that's how I'm doing it. And you can see right here the little 3D printed thing I made, and I'm gonna shut it off. So this is straight up recording, no editing, right from the Connex into the AverMedia LG, what is it? It's the AverMedia Where is it? LGP2. So check it out. Okay, here's my Connex ground station. Alright, there's the Connex. Here's my AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2. And here's my Venom low battery alarm and voltage indicator. And in between here is a 5200 milliamp 4-cell battery that powers both of them. So I use the balance plug into this Venom here, and it tells me what the voltage is, and it'll tell me when I got low voltage. Then from here I plug into my XT60 here, that splits into a USB or a 5-volt BEC USB, and the USB powers the recorder. Then the straight battery voltage powers the Connex. Then out of the Connex I HDMI out of the Connex, HDMI into the recorder, then HDMI out to my goggles. So that's how this works, and it works great. Check the video out.